also been consuming soda like crazy. Needless to say, long story short, I will never be doing that again. I am going to be taking a break. Good morning, y'all. It is a little after 7:30 and welcome to our winter arc video. We're turning on the Christmas tree. It's very dark right now, guys. I'm so sorry. So, I feel like most of you guys know by now that I am a waitress now and I work nights. So, I've been trying to low-key prep and plan the whole winter arc aspect for me. I tried 75 soft and it lasted about 6-ish days. I work 6 days a week and I work maybe 5 hours max most days, depending on just like how busy it is at work. So there is that. Another thing is that this week is Christmas week and Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So I'm starting today to see how I like it. So right now, my goal is to go to the gym starting next week. So for the mornings, my goal is to use my walking pad at least. I do have the Alive by Whitney app that I pay for every month. So I could also do that, but I don't know. I really love that app and I love Whitney Simmons and everything that she does, but I prefer to use the app when I'm at the gym. Like when I'm home, I don't have motivation to do a whole like workout list. My goal for this morning and for most mornings is to not doom scroll. I already doom scrolled for about 30 minutes this morning and I was like, dang it. So to stop that in the morning, my goal is to at least get a chapter. Right now, this is Write Me For You by Tilly Cole. To my knowledge, it's about a 17-year-old who gets diagnosed with a rare type of cancer, if I'm not wrong. I'm 1.5 chapters in. I started the other day, but I just haven't really read it. I'm trying to read on the couch. I also want to start journaling and getting into my Bible more because it's been a very, very long time since I've cracked my Bible open, unfortunately. But I want to take the quieter times in the like first thing in the morning also to make sure that I'm hydrated. I'm trying to do the 5 big sip rule every time I drink. But 5 big sips is a lot, man. I really want to take advantage of trying to be hydrated. I noticed when I did 75 soft, when I wouldn't drink a whole 40 ounces, I can tell you that right now. 40 ounces is very hard for me to consume. But even if I got like 20 ounces, my body was like, that's good. Because I barely drink water. It's like coffee and then a couple of sips of water. And then I've been really in a bad sugar addiction recently. Also been consuming soda like crazy. And I don't like that. What I was trying to say is even when I was drinking like the 20 ounces, like I felt like I wasn't hungry. Like the water definitely filled me up. Let's do a little Amazon haul for y'all. Only like one of these things I really needed. So I had hired, or I asked to get a quote for 1-800-DRUNK. And I talked about this in my last vlog where I was getting where we were redoing our bedroom, sorry. And needless to say, long story short, I will never be doing that again unless I have no like real choice. With 1-800-DRUNK, you basically like give them like a time frame window that works best for you. Like you choose a time frame window that works best for you. And they came 3-ish hours early. Bet your butt that I had nothing ready for them. We needed them to take our bedroom set out. I was like, yeah, we were expecting you much later. Like, my mattress is still on the bed still is not dismantled, like it's still together, like nothing is ready for you guys. I had I was by myself. My husband was at work. I was just trying to quite literally do anything to get these guys. Like, I just kept saying no to, first of all, it's super expensive, but I also just kept saying no to them to get them out of my like apartment. And they were just like, well, what works for you? And then I was like, not the amount, but go watch the other vlog. Long story short, they took obviously the mattress off the bed and they put it against the window with our AC, and they ended up breaking my tripod. So I went to put an order in for a tripod, and then I was just looking at other electronic stuff. This right here is for basically my MacBook, my phone, and my PC. So I can put in my SD card for my camera, and I am gonna try this before I throw out the box to make sure that my SD card fits in here. Camera is a Canon EOS T7 or something like that, and you can connect it to the Canon app and transfer it into your phone. But for some reason, I don't know if it's my camera or if it's just the app. I don't know what was going on, but I tried for 2 hours on one day. Well, 2 hours on one day. And then I tried again another day, and it was just not connecting. So I bought this to just get the camera, the photos from my wedding onto at least my PC that I chose. This one is called Selfie Show. Now the one that I had, I actually got from Shein, ironically enough. And it was white, and just basically put your phone in it, and then it has a stand. You can take the legs out and make it a stand for a tabletop, or you can just lift it all the way up. It only did about like 4.5 feet, unfortunately. So when I would take selfies, it just wouldn't look right because it was so low. I do have a 5-foot tripod with a ring light, but I don't like taking that outside if I want to take like photos outside. This is what it looks like. There is a button right here. My other one had a button right there. I really wanted the magnetic one, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't always have like a MagSafe case. This doesn't get tall either. This doesn't get very tall either, and I grabbed like a 60 something inch. Yeah, this isn't tall at all, but I guess it's fine. I might swap you guys to this one right now, but I'm gonna leave you on the one that I have while I finish this. This one is going to definitely be, I bought a pair of microphone. I bought a microphone. I am going to be taking a break. My issue is I am like rotting on social media like absolutely crazy. I lost all my box cutters. So today, microphones, it says for Type C, and it says for Type C and for iPhones. So I am going to unbox this and put this in, and we're gonna see the quality. Okay guys, so right now I have it connected right here. It's just on like a basic setting right now. So I'm gonna end this video, not this video, but like this little clip, just so I can re-listen to it. Definitely works. I like it. I put the case that it all comes in to charge, so that's really nice. Right now I have it on what I'm assuming is like a noise canceling option right now. But yeah, I am going to read. I do have a Target order pickup that I would like to pick up by hopefully 9:30. I know it's done because I placed it last night at like 10. So it definitely is done by now. So yeah, I'm gonna let the girls kind of just eat their breakfast a little bit, and I'm gonna read. I like to bring my pillows from bed over to the couch because these couch pillows that I buy from Amazon, like the inserts, they just, I don't know, they're just so small. And I thought I bought like 20 by 20s, but apparently I bought like 16 by 16, which are like the really, really small ones. I'm also starting to get really hungry. And I don't know if it's because I ate before work and then I didn't eat at all at work. After work, I ate like a handful of chips with some lime on it, but your girl's a little hungry. Okay, guys, so I just finished 2 chapters actually. It's 9:05, I think, and I'm actually gonna eat breakfast first because I'm really, 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 really hungry. So I'm just gonna show you that. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger while I eat and maybe watch a YouTube video while I eat. And then I'm gonna go to Target and I do need to get postage stamps. I'm gonna show you them because I actually didn't show in my last vlog. I just made them off Canva, super, super easy. I already used like a pre-made template because I'm not artsy like that, but it says just married. This is my absolute favorite photo. I want to get this one printed so bad, but the living room is going to have to wait until after the new year. And then this photo, it's so cute. It says Mr. and Mrs. Valera and then Donna and Jorge on this one. So, so cute. Ready? So, I'm going to cook up 2 eggs. And then in my little Star Wars Pyrex container that I got from Costco, I'm just going to heat up the rest of these potatoes. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese. For those who are new here, I am dairy and gluten-free. The cheese that I have right now, I have the Dia mozzarella. I also have Violife in the fridge, and I kind of wish I didn't buy the Violife because it's just me that eats dairy free, and personally, I don't go through cheese very often. I don't know if I want to cook up a couple of sausage links. I have the Applegate chicken and maple sausage, so good. But that's basically what I ate for lunch, technically, before I went to work. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave, but I'm not gonna start it just yet, just because I want to cook the eggs. But I think I am just gonna put 2 sausage links in the air fryer for right now. Hold on, let me just revert what I just said. I'm gonna put 2 sausage links in the air fryer and start cooking that because that takes longer than it takes to cook eggs and reheat this. It is 10:15, I think it said. I am going to throw my jacket on. I have to go to CVS really quick. And then we're gonna go get our Target order and come back. I did not walk on my walking pad yet. I just had breakfast, and then normally after breakfast I try to give myself some time to just digest. I'm gonna put my Oura ring on the other hand, and then my wedding band and my engagement ring. And we're gonna come back. I'm gonna walk on my walking pad, but I'm also might watch some like winter arc YouTube videos while I just to get myself a little bit motivated. And then I have a couple of journals. One I want to actually start fully journaling, and the other one I want to use to kind of keep track of my winter arc. I know that they sell like 75 soft and hard like notebooks and stuff to use as trackers, but I also did this with my weight loss. If I do it myself, I just notice. I also hate how cold it is up here. All right, little CVS haul. I ended up just getting this this Hallmark bag. It should be big enough for my niece's gifts. Did not want to go into Dollar Tree because I know how chaotic all of them are gonna be. That's the only problem. Then I got the Burt's Bees Cucumber Refreshing Mask. So basically, if I don't get home early enough to actually have time on my walking pad, I would like to just take today as a self-care day completely. So I got this, and I used Yucca to make sure the ingredients in here. It only rings up as a 72, which is still cleaner than most. I've been having an awful time trying to find a good like manual exfoliant, and I do need a good chemical peel too. So I'm hoping I can book one for the new year. But this is the L'Oreal Paris Cleanser. It says daily, brightening daily scrub cleanser. Gosh, what are words? This is the L'Oreal Paris Cleanser Revitalift Bright Reveal Glycolic Brightening Daily Scrub Cleanser. There is 5 ounces in here, so I can only imagine how long this is going to last me. I don't know if this is a retinol, so I do have to make sure. We're trying to get pregnant. If I do get pregnant while using this product, I just have to make sure that this is okay. This doesn't smell bad at all. There is fragrance in here, so I am curious if I'm gonna break out. So I just left Ulta, and I only needed the MAC lipstick. I got more than just the MAC lipstick. So I do need toner. So I ended up getting the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. There was 2 different toners. I just wanted to try the milky one. I'll take a coffee sip. So I was in love with my Juvia's Place lip gloss, and I lost it. So I ended up getting the Dulce Latte one. This one is supposed to be super light, which I love. And then this is the MAC Zimmel Sleek Satin, and then I got the color Fresh Pot. I'm gonna put it on my lip right now. This is actually the first MAC lipstick I've ever owned. So this is the color. Oh my god. It's a little orangey. It's not like the Y2K like lipstick that I love. Also, I need to hydrate my lips for sure before I do my makeup tonight. My phone just shut off. That was super weird. And then this is the lip gloss. So like this is the lip combo. Maybe if I self tan after I shower, like if I shower right when I go home and then self tan, maybe I'll be a little bit more better. I also need a new sponge. So this is the Real Techniques one. I prefer this even over the Ulta one. This one is just super soft. The Ulta ones just feel so hard. And then did I need this? Absolutely not. I still have perfume I'm trying to work through, but this is the XO Chloe by Khloe Kardashian. This wasn't even like the best smelling one, but it was cheaper. Now I normally am a vanilla girl for perfumes, but I'm trying to like go away with only buying vanilla because at some point they all smell the same, at least the ones that I have. I definitely sprayed myself with something. I don't know what I sprayed myself with, but I ended up just getting the 1 ounce bottle. Why did I think this bottle said XO by Chloe? It only says it on the over here, but this is what it is. I'm hoping it smells different outside of the store. Okay, I don't know why my phone keeps shutting off. It doesn't smell terrible outside of the store, but it does smell very old school perfume. Right, I literally just got home. I ended up cleaning my car, not crazy, just did a little wipe down in the front part and took a majority of the trash out. So I'm gonna take a shower and do all my self-care now because it's getting really close to 1 o'clock, unfortunately. And then we are going to do my mask, and I'm hoping that I can actually do my nails, and then I'm gonna refilm the TikTok that I was talking about earlier in the video, because I actually would like to start my little hiatus starting Christmas. So
society, it would have been easier for these men if this watching this 18 second clip. You're like, before we dive into that, I do want to say this is our last episode.
So this isn't the best job I've ever done with press-ons, but this is my first time using olive in June. I, for some reason, thought that I bought, like, a different kind. Like, I thought I grabbed some that weren't as, like, Christmassy. They were more, like, wintry, but these are still super cute. I like that it's, like, a blush pink. I don't know if these are gonna last. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Hey guys, I'm actually gonna leave this video right here. Again, did my nails. I am going to eat a bagel with peanut butter and jelly, and then I am actually going to film the TikTok that I need to refilm, and next thing I know, I will be going crazy trying to get ready for work. So love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.